Hello everyone, my name is Brigid Ovelia Catjoa, or Heblaska Wiyomakan, which means Moose Medicine Woman. I am a Pleiadian priestess and Lakota druid, and I'm here today to provide my 16th channel transmission of the High Council of Telos, who is located within Mount Shasta of modern-day California. And I am very grateful to have connected with them and to be able to provide these channel transmissions for the benefit of all who are listening, and all of the beautiful messages and frequencies that are shared with us, the guidance to support us on our journey as humans, navigating being human and our ascension processes, everything from the spiritual to the practical. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what comes through today, and very warm welcome to those that have joined before, and to anyone who's new. Thank you for being here, for you, and for the earth, and for humanity. Yay, we're all in this together. I do have a little bit of a sense that there's going to be a connection with the star of Sirius, the Sirius star system, perhaps Mintaka, today in the transmission. So yeah, we shall see. So I invite you to take a nice, comfortable seated position. You can sit with your legs crossed or with your feet flat on the ground if you're in a chair. And if you're able, just to keep your spine as straight and as elongated as possible to really help keep those channels open from the base to our crown. And of course, if you have any injuries or any pain, you're always welcome to lean if you need to. And if you feel to lie down, that's also welcome. If you end up noticing that you may have felt like you've dozed off or fallen asleep at any point, you may have actually just entered a deeper trance state, and whether it's sleep or trance, you'll still receive all the information and the frequencies on a subconscious level. So yeah, don't worry about that if that happens. Yay. And so as we just settle into these seated positions, you may want to take a soft gaze, and if your eyes want to close naturally, or just letting a little bit of light, a little bit of the atmosphere in, and just begin to observe your breath. No need to change it, just see how it feels, how deep it's going, how shallow, how quick, how slow. And as we're just naturally observing our breath, I'm going to ring my singing bowl 3 times, and with each ring, I would invite you to take a nice, deep, slow, long breath in through your nose, and allow that to go all the way down through your chest, your center, your middle, and down into your diaphragm and your stomach, really filling everything up slowly. And just to pause for a moment at the bottom, and then even slower, just to slowly let it back out in the same pattern, releasing from the lower abdomen into the center, into your chest, and again just letting that pause. And we'll repeat that 3 times. Just let your breath out, and we'll begin. Breathe in. And once more. And for this third one, see if you can go a little slower, a little deeper. I invite you just to continue these nice slow breaths in and out at your own pace, just keeping your awareness there. And as we maintain these beautiful, deep, nourishing breaths, I'll open myself up as a divine and clear channel to allow the members of the High Council of Telos speak through me today to share their wisdom, their energy, their magic, with the intention of being for the highest benefit and the highest timeline of all who are listening and tuning into this transmission. Hello, it's Selena here again today. So grateful to join you once more in these beautiful transmissions. We continue to have such gratitude for Brigid for opening up this line of communication between our realms here in Telos and the earthly realms. And I feel to remind you that we're not so different, that really Telos and the earth are one and the same and just as connected. We are just in a certain frequency, a certain resonance, what some might call the fifth dimension. There's no hierarchy here, though, of numbers. It's just a frequency that one may tune into, and there are certain steps that we can take to do that. How we care for ourselves, how we keep our frequency, how we nourish ourselves, what we're putting into our bodies with so-called physical matter, food, you might say, or with prana, with energy, with breath, with sunlight, with connecting with the elements, with source, or as Brigid mentioned in the introduction, the energy of Sirius. Yes, today I feel called to share more and to provide a small activation and connecting with it. We've had some connection with it in some of the other transmissions, and today I want to focus on it a little bit more. The star of Sirius is one of the original stars, and the Sirius star system is one of the original star systems. One of the first places that was created from source in this universe. And there are infinite versions of it, just as there are infinite versions of you and the earth and Telos and me and everything within the multiverses. And the version of Sirius I wish to connect with, though, is the original one at 0.0 time. I invite you, as we continue these nice, slow, deep breaths in, to tune in a little bit more into your heart spaces. If you wish, you can bring your hands up and place them ever so gently on your chest to help bring that attention there, or you may wish just to bring your consciousness into that space as if your mind is in your heart. And as we breathe there, I invite you to imagine above your head there is a light blue, white, bright light. A sphere glowing, perhaps the size of a baseball. And it's twinkling its beautiful lights as if it was a fairy. This light I'm inviting as the frequency of the original 0-point Sirius star system, the star of Sirius in its original form before it expanded across the multiverse into infinite possibilities. Many of us in Telos and across the planet, Brigid included, have our origins in this 0-point star system of Sirius. When our souls were released and created originally from source and sent to the star of Sirius for our first lifetimes, in our original energy forms, in pure energy, we were just like this sphere of light that now shines above each of our crown chakras, each of our heads. This is some of the most original and pure energy of the universe, as close to source as we can get without re-entering and dissolving into source itself. Some of us developed into different light forms and different energies, some into what may be considered masculine or feminine or yin and yang, or the great other multitude of rainbow possibilities that have been created in that time and have spread across the universe. And some became Pleiadian, Arcturian, Andromedan, Alpha Centaurian. Some developed and remained as Syrian archangels to help be guardians and shepherds and caretakers of these energies, and to share them with the universe and with other beings and star systems, and help maintain them as life expanded into other forms. Truly, there are infinite forms that have been made, countless star systems that many on Earth have just begun to scratch the surface of reconnecting with. Just breathe that in. Breathe this knowledge, this information into your heart. Let the true history of our universe, of our star origins, radiate through your being. Help it remind you of how ancient and profound we all are. That everyone on Earth, everyone's soul, whether it came direct from source, whether it came straight to Earth and is a new light, a new soul, or has lived infinite lifetimes since this original 0 point energy, or many others. We are all equals, whether we're in Telos or on Earth, whether we live in the city or the forest, whether we live on the Earth or in the Pleiades. No one is above or better. Us in Telos, in the High Council in particular, we do ceremonies and energy work and prayer and frequency activations and contact people for channeling, as we do hope to spread frequencies of joy and peace and abundance and love, and to help support people in coming into what is commonly now referred to as the fifth dimension. Some may also know it as the fourth world in the Hopi traditions. And all the other many ways that cultures and peoples and channelers and light beings have described these energies. I'm going to invite Brigid to drink some water. One moment. I will come back around and speak more to water. To finish what I was sharing, though, we are truly all equals. There are energies that are much more nourishing and supportive and regenerative, though. And again, we pray, and in Telos we prioritize these energies, and there are some even different, or you may say beyond, what we call the fifth dimension. There are many beings living in other numerically ordered dimensions, where we may call it the sixth or the seventh or the eighth or the ninth, and into infinity. I feel also the presence of some of our 12D blue avian friends today, so we have some time bending with us today. Again, though, no one who is dealing with depression or anxiety or fear or denser energies or in the so-called 3D realms and energies, no one that is dealing with their shadow aspects or their subconscious or pain or addictions or trauma or grief or any number of other unpleasant energies and experiences we may have in this universe, in these multiverses. Those souls are also of source and of love. And it is their journey and their soul's lessons and choices to be where they are at. And we may feel called or guided to help support some of these souls in their journeys to come more into what we call the fifth dimension and those frequencies, to come more into light, into peace, into softness, into abundance, into love, into thriving. And for some, they may stay in a more 3D resonance, and that is okay. It does, I feel some pain in my heart, and I feel it resonate out to Brigid too. To acknowledge that we don't wish to leave anyone in these energies, in these frequencies. There is a need for understanding and acceptance, though, that this is part of the multiverse, part of this universe. That not everybody is on the same journey, and some will enter certain frequencies and some will remain, and some will continue their cycle of their soul exploring and learning and going back to source and coming back to earth and going to other star systems, and it's just as beautiful. And again, we will not cease our efforts to make sure no one gets left behind. But may this be a balm to the hearts of those who are so empathic and feel even almost a desperation for the world to change, for those that are still suffering or those that just don't seem able to come out of it, especially when it's those we are most close to, like family or friends or even partners or colleagues or those in our immediate communities, or if we feel we are more surrounded by these energies, it can even be more challenging to maintain our own frequencies and to bring these shifts. So that is really the number one thing we can do, though, is to bring those energies to ourselves, to focus on our own transformation, and we will see in the world around us reflect that energy back. If we are changing our frequency, then we enter literally into a different reality. Less and less you will see or even be exposed to the lower frequencies and the challenges and the need to, and the belief of needing to help and to support and to martyr. We know there is a beautiful common mantra: may all beings be happy, may all beings be free, may all beings be at peace. May I suggest this mantra to shift into the affirmative now, that all beings are happy, all beings are free, all beings are at peace. And to envision and feel that in your body. Feel how that frequency feels, to imagine that world, that energy, that frequency. That it is already here, it is already now. To help solidify and crystallize that feeling in those frequencies within, I invite you to once more return to this light of Sirius, glowing just a few inches above your crown, that blue-white sparkling light connected with the star of Sirius, the original 0-point Sirius. And if you're comfortable, I invite you to allow that light to start to come down, to touch your crown, and to radiate down on each side of your head, your forehead, your temples, the back of your skull, and down into the top of your brain, down into your third eye, down into your eyes, into your ears, your cheekbones, the back of your skull, radiating its light further still down into your teeth, your sinuses, your jawbones, the whole of your brain, from within, lighting up your third eye until your entire skull, inside and out, is radiating with this light. Even your tongue. And further still, to welcome it down through the center of your throat and the sides of your throat and neck into your throat chakra. And breathe there and allow it to radiate through your throat. Allow it further to drop down into your collarbones, your shoulders, the back of your body, down, touching the top of your lungs and your heart, radiating down all sides and insides of your arms, down into your elbows, across and through your forearms, into your wrists, into the center of your hands, lighting up your palms as if the light of Sirius is glowing globes in your hands, into each of your fingers. And coming back up to your heart space, allowing that light to drop down further, down your spine, down into your heart, into the top of your lungs. Allow it to fill up your heart space. Dropping further still, down your spine, down your center, filling up your lungs entirely, all sides of you, down into your solar plexus, into your navel. Lighting up your will, your center, your solar center with the light of Sirius. Allowing it to light up in your liver, in your kidneys, your spleen, your appendix, lower and lower still, into your stomach, into your bladder, to all of your lower organs, into your intestines, upper and lower, into your sacral chakra. If you have a physical womb space, uterus, ovaries, fallopian tubes, allowing that light to come all the way down through your crown, all the way down through each chakra, lighting up your sacral area. And down further still, down into your most sacred areas, to your yonis, lingams, down through your colons, through your hips, your pelvis, into your sit bones, down into your roots, testicles even. Allowing that light to come all the way down your being, all the way through your spine, through your front body, sides, inner, shining, radiating all the way down to your root, and allowing that light to radiate there and to breathe it in and allowing it to fill it up. And further still, allowing it to go down your thighs, your inner bones, down to your knees, lighting up your knees, down your shins and calves, in the center of your legs, your bones, down into your ankles, into your heels, through the sides and tops and bottoms of your feet, radiating right below the center of your bottom of your feet, radiating as if the light is shining there too, creating little Syrian globes, spheres. And further still to the soles of your feet, into each toe, allowing your entire being to radiate with the light of Sirius, 0-point Sirius. and allowing it to drop just a little bit lower from your feet. And to imagine it start to come up, to scoop up in front of you and behind and from the sides, all sides of you, starting to come up through your aura, surrounding you, higher and higher still until it's back up touching the light, its original source above you, above your crown, and spilling back down and feeling that energy naturally circulate down through your entire being, out your feet, and then back up and radiating that light of Sirius throughout your entire aura. And just sitting in that beautiful energy, breathing it in, allowing it to cycle naturally. And just to bring your attention, your consciousness back into your center heart space again. Just breathing there, anchoring the energy and the light in your heart, knowing you can access it at any time. You can always return to this meditation. You can do it on your own. You can ask your guides to help connect you with the light of Sirius. You can ask the Syrian archangels. You can ask for it in your dreams before you sleep. Knowing that it is always there available to you to access these energies, no matter what you are feeling or experiencing, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing. Allowing it to help you remember who you truly are, allowing you to help remember your connection to Source, to your authenticity, to your magic, to your creative powers, to the fifth dimension, to your other soul aspects and lifetimes and the gifts that they bring. I'm seeing the image of a large blue phoenix flying in the sky. A phoenix made of the light, the fire, the energy of Sirius. She is here to help bring these energies. You may ask to work with her, the blue phoenix of Sirius. If you are ever entering a space or in your home or around people where you feel there are dense energies or someone could use support and your heart is aching to help them, but you feel like you can't, or you're taking care of yourself or something else, you can always call upon her and ask the blue phoenix of Sirius to come and to bring her light and blessings to a space, to a people, to a situation, to yourself. She will naturally connect with people's higher selves, with their souls, and will only act on that guidance and that connection with peace and love and consent for the highest timeline and highest purpose of an individual, a place, or a situation, even an animal. As we are all connected to these original frequencies of Source and of Sirius, that is why it is given one of the only exceptions that is given in sharing these frequencies and this light with others without directly speaking to their physical earthly incarnation. We do not interfere with individual journeys and paths and what they are meant to experience. It is a Source directive, though, that we continue to share Source and Syrian energies with all who are suffering and who are in need or who are stuck in patterns of density across lifetimes. And we truly do not want anyone to be left behind. So as these frequencies and these energies come in, it is still up to the individual how much they are tuned into what it is bringing them, and if they will listen to any insights or guidance or energies or messages that may come with it. We respect the autonomy and the sovereignty of all souls and all beings. And that is part of why we share these energies, because it helps people remember their sovereignty and their authenticity, the truth of who they are in love. Awakening is more like remembering. Just as water has memory, picking up information and energy as it flows through our systems, our bodies, across the planet, through waterways. It is one of the most intelligent, alive forces of nature, one of the key original elements of the universe. And it holds so much beautiful frequency, and it is such a powerful transmitter of information. And you may wish when you drink water to ask for the light of Sirius to enter the cup or enter your home's water source or your drinking source. Or if you're drinking out of a restaurant, having a juice, you can even bless the juice with the light of Sirius. There's water within that. And allow that energy to enter your being. Or you may set a specific intention with your water, asking it to bring healing to a specific part of your body, or to help clear out certain density or certain emotions, or to help connect you with a certain energy. Perhaps you'd wish to leave a certain crystal in the water that you're drinking to help bring its energy more into your being. Or just as we like to make tea infusions with certain plants to bring their energy and their wisdom and their medicine to what is needed. Water and energy and intention alone can do it, though. The frequency of it. You may wish to sing to your water even. Water loves when we sing. Water comes from Sirius. It was one of the first elements created there. Hence the planet Mintaka, a planet of pure water. Along with it, sound. Sound developed music. The radiant frequencies of the dolphins and the whales, they were brought to Earth from the Sirius star system. And so many more. See, I invite you in your life in the coming days. See how you can play with water and sound. What shows up in your world, in your reality related to water and sound, and how you can play with them. Be open to surprises, to unexpected ways this may show up. I would say be open to beautiful, unexpected gifts and surprises in life, always. Releasing the resistance to what flows our way is one of the most potent gifts and potent ways of connecting with our souls, with Source, with our fifth dimensional path in life. I hear some beautiful phrase from humans that I have connected with of to get out of our own way. setting that human identity, ego aside, and allowing life to live through us. And perhaps we have given prayers or asked for manifestations, and it seems like it's not working out, or it's just not happening. It's, whether it's the next day or the next week or the next year. And perhaps sometimes we're blocking ourselves. Perhaps it's trying to show up in a very specific way that we're just not expecting, and so we miss it. We miss the opportunity of our own prayers and manifestations. This is the importance of allowing the surprises to come in. The things that may even sometimes see, oh, I didn't ask for that, I didn't want that, but wow, it's sure showing up very strongly and coming over and over and over again towards me. So, well, maybe I should pay it some mind. Maybe it will open up my life in beautiful, unexpected, unforeseen, magnificent, magical ways if I take these opportunities, big or small. Just like water adapts and flows and has so many different forms, infinite, so may we. Thank you. My name is Selena of the High Council of Telos, and I am so grateful for you to be here and receive this transmission and these activations today, this knowledge, this information, and I'm sending you so much love, and all of the light of Sirius is with you now and always, and you may call upon the blue phoenix of Sirius whenever you feel you need her. Thank you. Until next time. Brigid here. Thank you, everyone. I'm feeling very soft and at peace. Very grateful for the connection with our new phoenix friend, the dolphins and the whales and the wisdom and the energies. I invite you once more just to tune into your natural breath and your heart space and just feel that for a moment. And as a gentle close, I'm only going to ring my singing bowl one time, and you may wish wish to take a nice, slow, long breath in and hold it for a moment and let it out very slowly. And just be present with yourself and wherever you're at in this journey. Take all the time you need to stay in meditation or to gently bring yourself back when you're ready. I invite you to drink water with intention to help the energies integrate and move when the time is right. My name is Brigid Ovelia Catjoa, or Hey Blaska Wiyomakan. Palladian Priestess and Lakota Druid, and it is my deepest honor and gratitude to be here with you all providing these transmissions. And I very much look forward to connecting in the next one. Klasakomati, kapu aloha, omateo, aloha nui. Gracias.